Howdy! The last movie toys were released under an Allspark Power subline, so called because the figure, at least in robot mode, would bear a few light blue paint apps representing Allspark energy. I find this a very iffy and unconvincing concept, to be honest. Clear blue plastic would have been better, in my opinion. The first of these figures is Cliffjumper, who continues the red Bumblebee repaint trend. And it's of the concept Camaro mold in this case. A lot of people prefer red over yellow as a main colour, including myself. What makes this mode more visually interesting are the new stripes on top. They help differentiate things a bit. The clear greenish-blue plastic for the windows provides a nice contrast too. However, if you look closely, you'll notice the colouring is mismatched in a couple of places. A flaw that's also been spotted by the great reviewer that is Von Rajaz. But that aside, I like the overall look of Cliffjumper more than Bumblebee. Mold-wise, it's still solid and proportionate. But with this one, they've moulded in small tabs to the end of these rear panels so that they stay in place in vehicle mode. Something that they should have done for Bumblebee. The transformation is exactly the same as before. And here are the tabs I mentioned earlier. He even retains the chest panels, which could be flipped up to make Bumblebee appear more movie accurate. The robot mode mostly retains the Camaro's colour scheme, though the black on Bumblebee has been replaced by a very dark grey for Cliffjumper, probably to distinguish the two out further. Again, I like the colours better here, and they even changed the clear plastic of the blade to the greenish-blue type used for the windows. Cliffjumper has some Allspark blue paint apps in a few places. They help to break things up a bit, though they're relatively minor compared to the other figures from this subline. He really could do with some more paint apps too, such as on his legs. They didn't remold the head with this version, which is by no means a given since Stealth Bumblebee has a new head sculpt. And it's marred further by the fact that there is little paint on it. Other than that, I have no problems with the colours. Mould-wise, they're both equal in their strengths and flaws. Though on my copy, it's harder to pull out the weapon from Cliffjumper's hand. The shoulder pads also fall off easily if you've just opened it. But you can sort this by watching my Fixing Looseness Issues and Falling Parts video. Overall, I recommend Cliffjumper over Bumblebee as I prefer the colours, mismatched though they may be. but the lack of a head remold is once again disappointing. Next I'll be doing a review on Universe Classics 2.0 Sunstreaker. But until then, till all are one.